Shout out sa Valera Boxing Club.
Yeah. Let's
Thank
go.
you,
Triple M, baby.
Thank you, thank you.
The following is a presentation of
Valera Boxing, idol, shout out.
On Saturday, January 22nd, WBC World Featherweight Champion Gary Russell Jr. will attempt to defend his title versus Mark Magsayo of the Philippines at the Borgata in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Magandang araw mga kaibigan, lalo na sa Pilipinas. I'm Chris from Valera Boxing, and I'm joined by Carlo and Philip. We have the pleasure of Mark Magnifico Magsayo joining us to discuss his upcoming world title shot, where Valera Boxing will be ringside. Mark, kamusta ka?
Okay lang, sir. Kamusta? How are you? Thank you for having me.
Taga New Jersey kami.
Kita-kita tayo dyan.
Yeah. So Carlo, Philip, and I were in T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas when you knocked out Julio Ceja on the Pacquiao-Ugas undercard in what ended up being knockout of the year. I have great pleasure in saying we were all winners that night. So thank you for that.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for appreciate my performance.
Noong laban mo kay Julio Ceja sa Las Vegas, ang reward ay lumaban para sa WBC World Featherweight Championship at ang prestigious green belt ng WBC. Nandito na ang opportunity. Nung sinabi sa'yo ni Sean Gibbons na official na ang laban, kay Gary Russell, ano reaction mo?
I'm so happy that Sir Sean gave it to me the opportunity to fight a world title fight. So he proved that himself that Sir Sean followed the contract, everything in the follow everything in the contract. So I'm happy that Sir Sean gave it to me this opportunity, and for the PBC and the MP promotions give it to me. I'm so happy.
Si Gary Russell Jr. ay isang elite na boksingero. Pero 2 taon na walang laban, pero dangerous pa rin siya. May ring rust pa siya? Are you in better condition at this stage of your careers?
For this fight, after my fight of Julio Ceja, I only stopped training for a month. Then I trained back in October. And then until now, tuloy-tuloy yung laban ko. Tapos yung training ko. Tapos Gary Russell, hindi natin kailangan estimate si Gary Russell kasi even he's not fighting for 2 years, but he's still fast, strong. The skills is still there. So I need to train hard and power, because my power is still there, but I need to focus the footwork and head movement.
Alam naming gutom ka na, pero anong improvements ang gusto mong gawin from Ceja in August to Russell in January?
For the coming fight for this January, I want to make history. Yes, a lot of people expect of my performance every fight. So I need to do my best to win the fight.
Ako naman, Mark, congratulations sa knockout of the year mo, okay?
Thank you, Sir Carlo.
Okay. Sino ang mga
nanalo din tayo ng prospect of the year.
Prospect? Oh, that's right. Congratulations. Dalawa yun. Anong feeling mo noon nung nalaman mo?
Sobrang saya ko kasi binigay talaga sa akin itong pagkakataon na to na makalaban, tapos binigay pa sa akin, nanalo, tapos na-awardan pa tayong dalawa. So sobrang saya ko na natanggap ko yun. Proud ako, proud ang mga Pilipino sa akin.
Mabuhay.
Sino ang mga sparring partner mo para kay Gary Russell Jr. po?
Nagkuha siya ng sparring partner. He hired a professional fighter and a good fighter. He mimicked the style of Gary Russell every time we spar. But we're not gonna mention his name.
Okay. That's
maybe after the fight.
Okay, okay.
And
Alright.
Jerwin and Cass helped me a lot for this training camp, sparring with me. So Jerwin and Cass, he's a good boxer.
Yeah.
He knew the style also wrestle a lot of style of Gary Russell.
Yeah, Southpaw.
Okay.
Shout out to Jerwin.
Jerwin.
Nung last 2 fights mo ay dalawang knockout na yun, 2 in a row. Pakiramdam mo ba na may momentum ka na para hindi mo ba balak pa patagalin tong laban na to?
Sa first fight ay sa second fight ko kay Cruz. His name is Cruz. The last name is Cruz. I fight with him 8 rounds for 8 rounds fight. Maganda yung pinakitang performance ko noon. Napalabas ko yung mga dapat kong ipalabas. At nanalo by KO 4th round. And then Shershan gave it to me a world title eliminator with Julio Saya. So I accept the challenge that Shershan gave it to me. And I said to myself that this is gonna prove that I'm the best of this featherweight division.
Wala ka bang balak patagalin to? Balak mo rin i-knockout?
Hindi rin. Kasi yung first round, yun ang plano din namin. Plano namin na 1 to 6 round half the fight. Kailangan brawl fight. Kasi Mexican versus Filipino eh. So brawl fight dapat. So ang nangyari, nung na-knockdown ko siya, gigil ako. Nung ako naman ang tamaan, nawala na yung momentum namin na pagkagigil. Kaya nag-change plan kami. Ito, dandahanin natin siya, Mark. Sabi ni Coach Freddy. Hanggang sa tamaan ko na siya, ayun, nagpalotro na ako para tapusin ang laban. Nakita ko na nag-grogi siya sa mga late round.
Kay Gary Russell kaya, gigigilin mo o gusto mo i-knockout na maaga?
Kukuhanin namin sa timing, sir. Kasi yung power ko dito na eh.
Okay, good.
Timing is already here. So, we focus on our footwork. Coach Freddy and Coach Marvin focus the footwork and then speed and power together.
Gotcha. Ikaw, mas bata ka kay yung edad mo, mas bata ka kay Gary Russell. Sakala mo advantage ba 'yon sa kanya?
Isa din yung sa advantage ko sa kanya yung bata ako sa kanya and mas mas malakas ako sa kanya at saka mas matangkad ako sa kanya. So yun yung mga advantage ko. Ang advantage niya naman sa akin, yung bilis niya sa paa. Yung maliksi, tas veteran. Yun yung niya sa akin, advantage.
Okay. Salamat.
Salamat, Ricardo.
All right, Mark. Do you think Julia Seja was the toughest fight of your professional
career? I fought in the ring. One of Chris Avalos, Shota Hayashi, the Japanese guy, and this guy. I Hermosillo also, and Julio Sea. Yeah.
How will you deal with the volume punching footwork and counter punching ability of Russell Jr.?
For this coming fight, we train that style. So I always train. I run for the footwork, and in the punching bag, I punch a lot of punching bag. So I always watch his fight every time when I go to YouTube. So I watch his fight from the early fight and old fight. So when he lost his Lomachenko, I thought that that's his end, his career. But he's still good. He's fast. So I know how to beat him with his style. Like when you forward, there's nothing to do. So you need to forward and follow up.
Do you think Russell Jr. being southpaw increases your chances of winning?
Every time I train in the gym and spar, all my sparring partners are lefty. So I used to fight southpaw.
All right, then Mark, what can we expect on January 22nd? Will it be a 12-round war, or is it going to be a knockout against Gary Russell Jr.?
I'm not gonna predict for this coming fight, but I'm gonna do my best to win the fight. If I have an opportunity to knock him out early rounds or late rounds, so I grab that opportunity to win the fight.
All right. Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, Sir Phil.
Mark, we were blessed and honored to meet you in Las Vegas. We can't wait to see you in New Jersey, our home state. Thank you, Mark. Salamat.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Sir Chris, Sir Carlo, Sir Philip.
Saturday, January 22nd, Gary Russell Jr. and Mark Magnifico Magsayo for the WBC World Featherweight Championship at the Borgata, Atlantic City, New Jersey. Mark, we will see you there fight week and at the
Thank
fight.
you. See you. Kita-kita tayo lahat dyan.
Stay
Oh,
healthy,
Mark.
best of luck, and realize your dream of being world champion.
Go, Mark.
Thank you. Thank you.
Go, Mark. Let's go.
Press this guy up, Mark.
Maraming
Kita
salamat.
tayo, idol.
Shoutout sa mga Filipino subscribers niyo.